Warfare, a constant throughout human history, is a story of change. From simple handheld weapons to advanced digital systems, the tools of war have always evolved. Each era brings new technologies, new strategies, and new impacts on the battlefield. This evolution of warfare is a testament to human ingenuity, but also a sobering reminder of our capacity for destruction. Throughout history, the side with superior technology often had the upper hand. The evolution of warfare is not just about weapons, it's about the changing nature of conflict itself. What were once clashes on open fields now encompass air, sea, and even cyberspace. From the swords and shields of antiquity to the drones and cyber weapons of today, the story of warfare is a complex and fascinating one. In the early days of organized warfare, battles were personal, brutal, and up close. Swords and shields were the tools of the trade. These weapons, forged from bronze and later iron, represented the cutting edge of military technology. The sword, a symbol of strength and power, was the primary offensive weapon for centuries. Different cultures developed their own variations: the Roman gladius, short and designed for stabbing in close formations, or the longer, slashing swords favored by the Celts. Each sword was a testament to the craftsmanship of its time and the deadly purpose it served. The shield, often just as important as the sword, provided essential protection in the heat of battle. Made from wood, leather, or bronze, shields could deflect blows and arrows, offering a soldier a fighting chance. The shape and design of shields varied greatly. Some were small and round, while others were large and rectangular, providing cover for the entire body. The effectiveness of swords and shields in close combat shaped the battlefields of the ancient world. The medieval period saw the rise of new military powers and technologies. Knights, clad in heavy armor and wielding lances, became the dominant force on the battlefield. Their mounted charges could break enemy lines, and their armor made them formidable opponents. The development of full-plate armor, covering a knight from head to toe, marked a turning point in warfare.
However, even the mightiest knights could be vulnerable. The castle, a symbol of medieval power, posed a significant challenge. To counter these fortifications, new siege weapons emerged, forever changing the dynamics of warfare. The catapult, a marvel of engineering for its time, could hurl massive stones at castle walls, weakening defenses and terrorizing those inside.
The introduction of the catapult marked a shift towards long-range warfare. No longer were battles solely decided by hand-to-hand combat. The ability to attack from a distance added a new layer of complexity to strategy and forever changed the face of warfare. The arrival of gunpowder from the East in the late Middle Ages ushered in a new era of warfare. This revolutionary substance, used to propel projectiles, led to the development of firearms, forever changing the battlefield.
The musket, while initially slow to reload and inaccurate, gave infantry a powerful new weapon against armored opponents.
Cannons, larger and more devastating, could blast holes in fortifications that had once withstood all but the most determined sieges. The sound of cannon fire became a terrifying new reality of war.
The cannon's ability to demolish castle walls rendered traditional fortifications obsolete. This marked a turning point in military history. Armies could no longer rely on castles and fortified cities for protection. The age of gunpowder had arrived, and with it a new era of destructive potential.
Section 5. Industrial Warfare. Tanks and airplanes dominate the world wars. The 20th century saw warfare industrialized on an unprecedented scale. The two world wars were characterized by mass production, mechanized armies, and the terrifying arrival of new technologies that would redefine the nature of combat.
The tank, a heavily armored vehicle armed with cannons and machine guns, emerged as a dominant force on the battlefields of World War I. Tanks could cross trenches, break through enemy lines, and withstand most small arms fire, making them a fearsome weapon.
In the skies, the airplane brought a new dimension to warfare. Initially used for reconnaissance, airplanes were quickly armed with machine guns and bombs, becoming instruments of aerial combat and strategic bombing.
The World Wars demonstrated the devastating potential of industrialized warfare. Tanks and airplanes, products of the Industrial Revolution, brought unprecedented levels of destruction and forever changed the face of combat. No longer were battlefields confined to the ground. The air became a new arena for conflict.
Section 6. Digital Battlefields. Drones and Cyber Warfare in the Modern Age. As we entered the 21st century, the evolution of warfare has continued at an even faster pace. The battlefields of today are as likely to be digital as they are physical.
Drones, unmanned aircraft controlled remotely, have become a key feature of modern warfare. Equipped with sophisticated cameras and weapons systems, drones can carry out reconnaissance, surveillance, and targeted strikes with remarkable precision.
Cyber warfare, another significant development, represents a new frontier in conflict. Skilled hackers can infiltrate enemy computer systems to disrupt infrastructure, steal information, and even disable weapon systems.
The tools of cyber warfare are constantly evolving, making it a complex and ever-present threat. These technologies blur the lines between war and peace, as cyber attacks can be launched from anywhere in the world, targeting both military and civilian infrastructure.
The digital age has ushered in a new era of warfare, one where the front lines are often invisible. Section 7. The uncertain future of conflict. Predicting the future of warfare is a daunting task. However, several trends suggest that future conflicts will be even more technologically driven, complex, and potentially devastating. Artificial intelligence is poised to play an increasingly significant role, with autonomous weapons systems potentially capable of making life-or-death decisions without human intervention. Hypersonic weapons, traveling at speeds exceeding Mach 5, present another challenge. Their incredible speed and maneuverability make them difficult to detect and intercept, potentially shifting the balance of power. The increasing militarization of space is another concern. Satellites, crucial for communication, navigation, and intelligence gathering, are vulnerable to attack, potentially crippling a nation's ability to wage war effectively. The future of warfare is likely to be characterized by a race to develop and deploy these advanced technologies, raising serious ethical and strategic questions for the international community. Section 8. Conclusion. Reflecting on the journey of warfare. The evolution of warfare is a testament to human ingenuity and our capacity for both innovation and destruction. From the swords and shields of ancient times to the drones and cyber weapons of today, the tools of war have constantly evolved, reflecting technological advancements and shifting strategic priorities. This evolution has brought about profound changes in the way wars are fought and the impact they have on societies. While each era has brought its own horrors, the 21st century presents us with a particularly stark reality. The increasing speed, precision, and potential destructiveness of modern weapon systems raise profound ethical and existential questions. As we look to the future, it is imperative that we reflect on the lessons of the past and engage in thoughtful dialogue about the role of technology in warfare. The choices we make today will determine the future of conflict and shape the destiny of humanity.